Alright, good morning everybody. This is our road trip to Brunei, just a day trip. And it's just Jef, Min, and myself. There was supposed to be a fourth person, but he failed, couldn't make it. So we met up at the Riam Petronas gas station just to refuel first, and we had to do another stop in Shell for Jef because he had to use his Shell card. Here we are, the two Counter-Strike boys. Negative. And off we go to the Miri checkpoint, Sungai Tujuh, to head over to Brunei. This is along the bypass road. Okay, we're done with our passport check at the Miri checkpoint at Sungai Tujuh, and this section over here is the no man's land. So it's in between the two checkpoints between Miri and Brunei. So coming up right now is the Brunei checkpoint. It's pretty cool. We can actually just skip the queue, get off our bikes, go up the counter, and do a passport check. Hello, morning.
A few minutes later.
We're now leaving the Brunei checkpoint, and as you can see, there's actually quite a lot of cars on the way down to Miri. Can't remember what day this was. I think it was a Monday. And the queue isn't too bad, but there's still a fair few cars. So we're on our way to Brunei now. The ride's going to be about an hour and a half to about 2 hours, depending on how fast you go.
Much later.
So after riding for about 45 minutes, we just stopped under a flyover just to get out of the sun for a bit and have a bit of a rest, and then we were off again.
1 week later.
So we stopped at a gas station in Bandar and just refueled the bikes a little bit, and then we were off to Old Klang.
75 years later.
Okay, our tour guide took us over to
best curry puff in Brunei.
the best curry puff in Brunei is from Klang.
From Klang. Next street ke Lawas. Sardin, chicken muscle. Yang panjang, yang pedas. Ini benar. Try lah, saya sudah pernah kan.
Sudah
Yang sardin sini.
Ya, satu dan hijau.
Double dot adalah ini.
Single dot, double dot.
Very nice. Very nice.
Still got nasi katok.
Nasi katok beli saya.
Susah.
Dari saya. Kita beli dia.
Mau Kampung Ayer ni?
Why? Okay.
No, I mean like just now you say you want to go to Kampung Ayer kan?
Saya di Batam first nanti. Pergi ke tengah kebun.
Oh, ada lain tempat lah. Oh, the one that you want to go to is what? Usually the Kampung Ayer is Sungai Kebun lah.
Oh,
mana?
Tempat minum tu.
Okay. Dah start lah.
Kalau dah
Ke sungai lah, ada start lah. Hitam-hitam. Lagi? So this is where we left Old Klang in Bandar, and at this point, this is where I got lost. So, I got held up by some traffic, and the boys just took off, and they went over the flyover and went straight through a tunnel. And when I finally got onto the flyover, I took a left because I couldn't see them, and I couldn't communicate with them on the Cardo anymore. But I finally found them after about 20 minutes. So this is where we met up.
Yeah lah. I pusing there. I thought okay, I can go back to ferry park there, and then terus pergi jalan lah. Ah.
So we finally arrived at our next stop at Kampung Ayer, and I didn't realize we could do this, but we took our bikes up onto the walkway and actually rode our bikes over the top of the water, which is kind of cool. It's a really nice area. Once again, we took the opportunity to get out of the sun and just chilled for about an hour on this little jetty point over here. And we took some photos, which is kind of nice. And as you can see from the photos, it's actually quite a pretty little location. And everything's above the water.
"48 hours later."
After about an hour, it was almost time to head back. So we got on the bikes, got on the catwalk, and then rode through the mosque, and then headed back towards Tutong, where we were going to get our Nasi Katok. Just a quick refuel before we started heading back towards Tutong, and then we had to make one more stop in Syria and another stop in KB.
3 hours later.
Nasi Katok ana. Oh, so many different nasi Katok. I think this is the only one, dude.
So I got introduced to Nasi Katok by Min, and I gotta say, it was pretty delicious.
15 minutes later.
A quick stop at Jollibee, Syria to get some tapao'd for my wife.
Much later.
the objective of the trip is to come to Sri Kandi, so now we Sri Kandi Express, which is I have to go out to the front and take a sign. My man is just like
Boleh air
we met this shopkeeper. We met this shopkeeper from KB.
air free. Ambil boleh.
That's okay. He's the that's Afiq. And the bikes. And Sri Kandi Express. And my man Jef doing it at the kebab shop. So I ordered a chicken. And my man over there is making it. That's the shawarma. And this is the menu. Right, focus. There we go. So this was the main goal of going up to Brunei, to stop over at Sri Kandi Express to get some kebabs, and I ordered a chicken and a beef, and I gotta say the chicken was a little bit better than the beef, so I highly recommend the chicken. And I wasn't too fond with all the sauces that they threw in it. That was a little bit too much, but in general it was kind of like, if I was gonna rate it 1 to 10, I would say it's probably about a 6. Anyways, my GoPro ran out of batteries, so the rest of this video is just photos from the last few minutes of our trip. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.